Hi, this is Mike Potter from True Wealth Financial. In this video, I want to show you how to get started with YNAB, specifically adding accounts. So at this point, we've already added our categories and our groupings and our targets for the month. And if you remember, maybe you've experienced this where YNAB's trying to help you through the login process down here. It collapses this left menu and you can't see it. But when you click the plus here, it'll give you the opportunity to now link accounts. There's two ways you can link accounts. Number one is unlinked. It'll just give you a generic account name there where you then can call it whatever you want. So we'll call it, for example, USAA checking. What type of account is it? It is a checking account, and the current balance of it we'll say is $150. Right? Now we see that we have our accounts set up over here. Well, it's trying to make us do one more step. But before we get to that, I'll show you how to also manually link account. So unlinked is you're going to have to enter everything manual. All the transactions you would enter manually or download them from your bank into a file that you can then import it into YNAB. So if you're concerned about security, great way to go about doing that there. Additionally, you can link your accounts, and you can do so that by using a connection of whatever continent you're in, North America or Europe, and you would agree to the privacy statement. You can add a number maybe later if you want, and then here you can find your bank. So if you bank with Wells Fargo, you can find it. If you bank with Bank of America, you can find it as well there. If you're more of a regional bank, Regions, for example, you can find it there, right? All kinds of different banks there. So my primary bank is Navy Federal. We will find Navy Federal. It's right there. You click on it. So whenever you click on whatever banking institution, you'll be prompted with a login screen. For Navy Federal, it'll look something like this, where it asks for a username and a password and then submit. And for me, it'll two-factor authenticate as well because I have that set up. Your bank might ask you for a little bit more different credentials, but you would enter your credentials and log in. So after connecting here, it'll then prompt you for which accounts you want to migrate or link in. I'm just going to hit continue here, and by default, it'll kind of pull all of them in. And here you can then say which ones do you actually want. So this is my business account as an example. I will just link these two, leave these ones kind of unchecked. So whichever ones you want to import to start with is what you would use, and that will then automatically add them. What it'll ask you to first do is assign all your money. I'll show you how to do that in another video here. But now you can see that all the various accounts are linked. So we have one manual one called USAA Checking, and then two linked ones. And I'm going to rename these just to make it easier for me. So I'm going to add this as Business Checking, and I'm going to call this Business Savings, just as an example. And you can rename them however you deem fit. The way to toggle back and forth between budget and accounts is simply you would click budget here, and it'll take you to the budgeting page. You hit a certain account, and it'll take you to the transaction page of that account. Again, you can go back to your budget and flip back and forth as needed. And that's how we add accounts in YNAB. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you have a great day.